Living expenses in most of the upscale coastal areas of the US and Europe, like California, Miami, the French Riviera, and Barcelona, are very high. So those with a passive income of $2,000 to $3,000 US are barely surviving in these places. Rent alone devours a huge portion of your income. Groceries and utilities pile on, and at the end of the month, there's nothing left for leisure or savings. Basically, you're just living from hand to mouth. Whatever you make is spent on daily necessities. Now, picture redirecting that same income to a place where the cost of living is dramatically lower. Yet the quality of life remains high. In many beachside destinations, $2,000 a month affords you far more than just the basics, all without the hefty financial strain. Add to this the favorable currency exchange rates, and suddenly you're not merely getting by, you're thriving. What makes this shift even more compelling is that you don't have to compromise on safety or comfort either. Almost all of the places listed in this video are secure, welcoming to foreigners, and offer strong expat networks. Furthermore, all of these places are reputable seaside localities of their respective countries, hence are decked with all the characteristics of a good beachside locality. So with all this in consideration, here are some of the best coastal areas where a monthly budget of $2,000 can provide not only comfort, but an enviable lifestyle. Number 12. Oeste, Portugal. Most of the prominent coastal regions of Portugal, such as the Algarve and the seaside localities of Lisbon, have gotten very expensive. This is all due to high rate of international presence and tourism. In contrast to these regions, the Oeste region of Portugal is the least expensive coastal part to reside permanently in. Located between Lisbon and the central interior, the Oeste region features a dramatic Atlantic coastline, historic towns, rolling vineyards, and fertile agricultural landscapes. From the legendary waves of Nazaré, where the ocean's raw power has made it a pilgrimage site for the world's best surfers, to the relaxed surf culture of Peniche and Baleal, the Oeste offers coastal living in its purest form. Roads and rail lines connect easily to Lisbon, roughly an hour's drive away, making the capital's international airport and urban luxuries comfortably within reach. Rent and everyday costs are noticeably lower than Lisbon or the Algarve. A comfortable lifestyle can easily be achieved on a modest monthly budget of just $1,700 US. Number 11, Costa Blanca, Spain. Stretching along Spain's eastern Mediterranean coast in the province of Alicante, Costa Blanca embodies the very essence of Mediterranean living. What makes this 200 kilometers long coastal stretch so captivating is its diversity. It has everything from tranquil towns like Altea and Javia to bustling resort city of Benidorm. Every part of the coastline showcases a different atmosphere. While its main city of Alicante itself, the region's urban heart, provides the perfect counterpoint, an accessible modern city, blessed with culture, international connections, and a breezy sophistication that makes it feel both local and global at once. The infrastructure here is exceptional, with modern highways, reliable healthcare, and efficient public transport link that connects the entirety of the coast. Cost of living remains moderate by Western European standards. Daily expenses, dining, and property prices are generally lower than in Spain's more saturated coastal regions like Marbella or Barcelona. A spacious seaside apartment or villa can still be found at a fraction of what similar properties command elsewhere, particularly in smaller towns just outside the main tourist hubs. The international community is vibrant, yet respectful of its Spanish roots. Northern Europeans, Britons, and North Americans blend seamlessly with locals. Number 10. Southern Italy. Southern Italy is where beauty becomes an inheritance, a living, breathing masterpiece sculpted by sea, sun, and centuries of human devotion to art, food, and life itself. From the rugged cliffs of Campania to the pristine shores of Puglia, the volcanic soul of Sicily, and the wild mystique of Calabria, this region captures the essence of everything the Mediterranean was ever meant to be. Nowadays, its infrastructure has quietly caught up. Airports in Naples, Bari, Brindisi, Palermo, and Catania connect effortlessly to the rest of Europe, while trains and motorways thread along the coastlines. Living expenses in southern Italy itself vary a lot, with all the touristic hotspots like the Amalfi Coast, Sorrento, and the island of Capri being some of the most expensive localities of Italy. But besides these upscale zones, as a whole, southern Italy is very cheap to live in. Seaside living in Sicily, Puglia, and Calabria is very nominal, with average monthly spendings barely crossing the $3,000 mark for an expat couple. Rent, food, amenities, and daily services are reasonably priced, though service sector still lags behind, and sometimes one has to commute to central or northern Italy to avail first-class healthcare. Besides that, the overall lifestyle and atmosphere in southern Italy is very healthy and active. As a matter of fact, this part of Italy has recorded the highest life expectancies in not just the Mediterranean, but the entire world. Number 9. Dalmatia, Croatia. This region extends from the islands of Zadar down to all the way to the border of Montenegro. Besides the mainland area, Dalmatia region also includes islands like Brač, Hvar, and Korčula. Generally, the cost of living in its cities of Split and Dubrovnik is the highest in Croatia. But then again, it covers a vast area, and there are several small settlements on its shoreline where one can reside for far less than the main cities. Sure, prices in peak tourist seasons might double, but overall it's far less than most Western European cities. The weather is classically Mediterranean. Long summers drenched in golden light, mild winters, and the beaches vary from fine pebbles to smooth stone terraces that plunge straight into the turquoise. The infrastructure is quietly efficient. Croatia's coastal highway runs like a silver ribbon along the Adriatic, connecting Dalmatia's towns with ease, while international airports in Split and Dubrovnik make the region accessible from anywhere in Europe. Healthcare and public services are reliable, and English is widely spoken, making daily life smooth for newcomers and expatriates alike. Number 8. Cyprus. A beautiful island in the eastern Mediterranean, Cyprus provides a good quality of life in an idyllic setting with almost 340 days of sunshine yearly. Whether you are drawn by the promise of tax savings, endless sunshine, or a welcoming expat community, Cyprus consistently ranks among the top European destinations for internationals seeking a balanced, fulfilling, and prosperous life abroad. Its coastal cities of Limassol, Larnaca, and Paphos offer a great lifestyle for those who prefer living near the sea. The cost of living varies across the cities, with Limassol being the most expensive, while Larnaca and Paphos is ideal for those on tighter budget. Mostly retirees and investors tend to relocate to Cyprus. However, digital nomads also move their base here in mid-summers. As of the first quarter of 2025, nearly 24% of the Cypriot population are made up of foreign-born, with mostly from the UK, Scandinavia, and North America. Therefore, getting around and integrating into the local society is very easy here. Number 7. The Turkish Riviera. Stretching from Izmir in the west to Antalya in the south, the Turkish Riviera, or as locals call it, the Turquoise Coast, is where the elegance of the Mediterranean is fully on display. Here, you don't just live by the sea, you live with it. Towns like Bodrum, Fethiye, Kaş, and Antalya each offer a different flavor of coastal perfection. The beaches are extraordinary, not just in beauty but in variety. The infrastructure is excellent, well-maintained highways, international airports in both Bodrum and Antalya, world-class healthcare, and marinas that rank among the best in the region. The cost of living remains surprisingly reasonable for what you get. Fine dining for the price of a casual lunch in Western Europe, seafront apartments at a fraction of the cost of their Italian or French counterparts, and a standard of living that feels quietly indulgent rather than excessive. A comfortable seaside life with a rented apartment with sea views, frequent dining out, and leisure activities can be maintained for roughly $2,000 to $3,200 per month for a couple. Number 6. Crete, Greece. Another Mediterranean island located in the southern Aegean Sea, Crete is Greece's largest and most pristine island. Its Mediterranean climate ensures mild winters and hot summers, perfect for beach enthusiasts who can enjoy the island's numerous beautiful beaches. Most of the major cities like Heraklion, Chania, and Rethymno provide a mix of traditional Greek experiences and international flair, making it an attractive hub for expats. And then there's the southern coast, raw, wild, and achingly beautiful, where mountain gorges tumble into hidden coves, and fishing boats sway lazily in the stillness of forgotten harbors. Infrastructure across Crete is quietly efficient. 2 international airports in Heraklion and Chania connect the island to nearly every major European city. The roads are scenic and well-maintained, and the ferry link that connects it to the other nearby Greek island is sublime. Despite its high allure, the cost of living is considerably lower, with a comfortable lifestyle achievable on a budget of around $1,500 to $3,000 per month. This budget cover rent for a 2-bedroom apartment, groceries, fresh produce, and utilities. Number 5. Da Nang, Vietnam. Once a modest port town, Da Nang has transformed into one of Southeast Asia's most desirable coastal cities. The city is surrounded by mountains and beaches, making it a perfect spot for those seeking a laid-back lifestyle, with a comfortable living standard and a growing international community. One can live comfortably on a budget of around $1,200 to $1,800 per month, with rent ranging from $450 to $700 per month for a 2-bedroom apartment, while food, groceries, and utilities being dirt cheap. What makes Da Nang more remarkable is its sense of order, which is often rare for Southeast Asia. Streets are wide and clean, traffic surprisingly civil, and public spaces thoughtfully designed. It's a city that feels genuinely livable, not just visit-able. Plus, the infrastructure is modern and reliable with high-speed internet, a rapidly growing metro area, and hospitals that meet global standards. On top of that, Da Nang International Airport connects the city to major destinations across Asia, making it both accessible and strategic. Number 4. Palawan, Philippines. Often called the last frontier of the Philippines, Palawan isn't just another tropical island. It's nature's declaration of what paradise can look like when left mostly untouched. The waters here are not just blue but impossibly clear, shades of sapphire and turquoise that seem to shift with the hour. Limestone cliffs rise vertically from lagoons so still they mirror the sky. Its infrastructure, once rustic, has improved steadily. Its capital city, Puerto Princesa, has an international airport hosting direct flights from Manila and several Asian cities with ease. Roads between major hubs are now well paved, healthcare facilities are expanding, and high-speed internet, while not perfect everywhere, continues to improve. When it comes to the cost of living, a couple can live comfortably on $1,800 to $2,800 per month, including rent, dining, and local travel. Ocean view apartments or villas in Puerto Princesa or El Nido range between $600 and $1,200 a month, while properties further inland are priced even lower. Number 3, the Albanian Riviera. Stretching from the ancient port city of Vlora down to Saranda near the Greek border, the Albanian Riviera is one of Europe's most underrated coastal frontiers. The landscape here still carries that rare, unfiltered beauty the Mediterranean once had before it was polished for tourism. Basically, it doesn't need glittering resorts or heavy promotion. Its beauty is effortless and its allure natural. Besides its resort town of Saranda, there is no rush here, no noise, just a steady, unhurried sense of contentment. And yet, for all its tranquility, the Riviera offers comfort and accessibility. A couple can live here gracefully on $1,200 to $2,000 a month, all the while dining on fresh seafood, renting a seaside apartment with sweeping views, and enjoying a quality of life that in most parts of the Mediterranean Sea would be considered a luxury. Additionally, buying seaside apartment in this part of Europe is also lucrative, with a vast variety of newly constructed condominium complexes. Number 2, Santa Catarina, Brazil. When people think of Brazil's coastline, they think of Rio de Janeiro's samba pulse or São Paulo's ceaseless motion. But far to the south, away from the crowds, lies the Santa Catarina state. At its heart lies Florianopolis, an island city suspended between modernity and nature. With over 40 beaches encircling its lush hills, Florianopolis feels like a place designed for balance. Mornings for surfing or sailing, afternoons for cafe terraces and digital work, evenings for sunset dinners overlooking the Atlantic. While in Campeche and Barra da Lagoa, barefoot surfers, writers, and remote professionals carve out simpler lives under the same blue sky. And just up the coast, Balneario Camboriú rises, sleek, confident, and cosmopolitan. To some, it's Brazil's own answer to Miami, yet cleaner, safer, and more contained. While Brazil's reputation for crime is no secret, Santa Catarina stands as an exception. The state consistently ranks among the safest in the nation, with significantly lower crime rates than Rio, Salvador, or Recife. The cost of living remains refreshingly moderate. A couple can live comfortably on $1,500 to $2,000 a month, enjoying seaside dining, modern amenities, and safe, well-kept neighborhoods. Number 1. The Magdalena Department of Colombia. Tucked along Colombia's northern Caribbean coast, the Magdalena Department of Colombia offers something extraordinary: the ocean and the mountains, both within reach of your front door. At the heart of it all lies Santa Marta, the oldest surviving city in South America and the beating heart of Magdalena. But what makes Magdalena truly stand out, however, isn't just its scenery, it's the cost of living. Here, one can enjoy a full, comfortable seaside life on a fraction of what it would cost in Europe, North America, or even the better-known parts of Latin America. A modest apartment with ocean views might rent for as little as $300 to $500 a month, while daily expenses, fresh seafood, tropical fruit, local transport remain astonishingly low. And despite its low cost, Magdalena doesn't feel lacking. Santa Marta offers everything essential to modern living: good healthcare, high-speed internet, reliable public transport, and easy access to domestic and international destinations through its airport. Thanks for watching. If you find this video informative, be sure to leave a like. If not, then leave a dislike, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content.